In this video, I'm gonna explain to you the function of the PCV valve, positive crank ventilation, and this setup I have here, I was able to put some stuff together to show you what happened inside the engine. This is the only visual or a glass or plastic you could see through the engine while things moving, and you could see what the gases inside the engine do to your engine if the PCV valve is clogged or if it's not working. So I'm gonna explain a few things once I start this engine, so you could understand more of this little piece here that cost a few dollars, and it comes in different shapes. Sometimes now in the new engines it's built inside the valve cover, but most of cars it comes a piece. Sometimes comes on the top, sometimes comes on the side, somewhere in the intake area or in the valve cover area on the top of the engine. And there is an intake hose. There is a suction tube here, or suction hose that suck all the stuff accumulate inside the engine. So I'm gonna use a smoke machine to simulate the gases inside the engine, and I'm using also a vacuum pump to put vacuum on the PCV valve to understand what's going on. And here is a piston, so you could understand what's going on around that piston in a cylinder block wall. As you can see, here's another mini piston from a small engine. That's not for a car, for a little one of those two-stroke or one-stroke weed whacker, or I don't remember where I got this from, but anyway. So I'm gonna show you what happened here and what happened here, and you can see how much effect that PCV valve have on your engine. So generally speaking, the PCV valve very much redirects harmful combustion blow-by gases from the engine crankcase back into the intake manifold to be burned again. It maintains optimal engine performance, reduces emission, prevents oil sludge buildup, and protects seals by preventing excessive pressure inside the engine. Excessive pressure buildup. It acts as one-way metering device for a crankcase vapors. So it has a very, very important job to do in the engine, even though it looks small. But here is some of the stuff that might do if the PCV valve clogged. So as far as the emission, it recirculates the gases, preventing hydrocarbon emission from entering the atmosphere. So that has to do with the emission. You probably don't care about this much. This is the EPA care about this much. Pressure management. It prevents buildup of a pressure inside the crankcase, which can cause oil leak and damage gaskets. So that's also there's a huge effect on the front seal, rear main seal, and some seals on if there are some in the head. Okay, so also prevents oil contamination, removes moisture, unburnt fuel vapor, and combustion gases from the crankcase that would otherwise contaminate engine oil. And I'm gonna show you this right here once I start this engine and I create smoke inside, and see how this affects the, otherwise contaminate engine oil, form sludge. So And now the engine efficiency helps improve engine performance by controlling the ventilation of the crankcase, often at rate regulated by engine vacuum level. So there are some signs of PCV valve issue. Rough idle or stalling, a valve is stuck open can cause a vacuum leak, leading to rough idle or stalling. Oil leaks and consumption, a clogged valve a clogged valve stuck closed can cause excessive pressure that forces oil past seals or into the combustion chamber, resulting in a high oil consumption and blue smoke. Remember, it's a blue smoke, this color. And as far as engine sludge, reduces ventilation, allows moisture and contamination to build up, leading to accelerated oil degradation. Okay, so I'm gonna start this engine and I'm gonna show you what happened here visually as much as I can through this engine here that I already built it up myself. So let's just start the engine first and see what's gonna happen. I mean, I know it looks funny, but I might explain what's going on. So as you can see, the engine is running. So these pistons inside, let me bring you closer here. You see these pistons inside, they're moving on the crankshaft, which is this one going up and down, and that's the ring right here. And the rocker arms and the camshaft, the valves, all moving parts right here. So let me station the camera. And this is the piston again. This is the rings, they go around here. Compression rings on the top. And there is the oil rings. Most of the compression inside here escapes from this side, this here, and the wall goes inside the crankcase, which is this one. Right, so let's see what happened here now. I'm gonna create a smoke and see how the smoke escaped from all the seals around the engine. You can see the smoke start to build up. So as you can see, this is not active yet. It's not sucking any air. So you could see all the smoke coming from all over, and you could see it start to build up in the crankcase right here. You could see it here. That's very much your unburned fuel or oil, whatever you want to call it. All the pressure inside the combustion chamber start to build up inside and start to leak it. This is a little bit more exaggerated, but this is a pressure buildup in the engine. So let's activate the PCV valve and see what happens. So now this is start to suck air. Let me open it. This is gonna start to be activated right now. Okay, so as you can see, all the smoke coming out of the engine. Okay, and the PCV valve now is not open yet, so I'm just gonna open it. I have to remove a couple things here in my way. So I'm gonna activate the vacuum and see where is the smoke. All this smoke escaping, where it's gonna go. Watch this area right here. See, all the smoke now start to disappear slowly around the engine. So these very much are seals. If you start to notice, all the smoke start to go up inside the PCV valve, and as you see, the smoke stops around the engine, slowly stops, and it starts to build up here. Of course, this is not as strong as when it's the engine's all sealed up, but as you can see, the smoke are very much gone, and you could see how much smoke build up in the crankcase. This will build up and will put a pressure on all your seals, and sometimes they bob them up out. So let's put more smoke inside the engine and see what's gonna happen. Watch what's happening here. So all the smoke was coming out everywhere is going into the PCV valve. I hope that's clear. You see that? So I'm gonna shut off the vacuum again to see what's gonna happen here. Okay, so now there is no vacuum. Look at the smoke back again from all around the engine. You see that? Let's just start the engine. See the smoke? So this very much put a pressure on the front seal, rear main seal, any seals around the engine, and a valve cover gasket. Is gonna put a pressure on it. Everywhere this smoke will escape. I'm gonna turn this on again, the PCV valve, and this is usually on when your engine is running. So now let's see the smoke start to disappear. The smoke machine is still on, and let's see what happened here. Look, it start to go inside the PCV valve. We'll suck this. Slowly disappearing and going through here. I hope it makes sense what I'm doing, showing you the exact issue. So all the smoke start to go into the PCV valve and takes it back in and put it back in the intake manifold and burns it again. It goes into the intake manifold and it burns it again. As you can see again here. So all the smoke that builds the pressure in the engine, it will go back into the engine, into the vacuum line, into the intake manifold, and gets burned again. And that's, as you can see, all the pressure inside the valve cover right now. It's being sucked by the PCV valve. All rising up, and it start to empty the crankcase and remove all the pressure from the seals and remove all the pressure from the valve cover gasket, etc. Everything else. Right? So that's very much how the PCV valve works and what it does. It's very important to change it. And if you experience leak and a car has high mileage and never change it, this should be changed every tune-up. So as you can see, the smoke disappears from around the engine, no more going everywhere, it's going back to be burned inside the engine. That's very much it. So I hope this was a clear explanation. I did my best to simulate what's going on inside the engine. That's very much it. Thank you for watching.